Deforestation, local versus global perspectives. Deforestation, local versus global perspectives. Introduction. Deforestation continues to be a pressing environmental concern, with significant impacts on both local communities and the global ecosystem. This article aims to explore the issue of deforestation, examining it from both local and global perspectives. By understanding the complex dynamics at play, we can better appreciate the consequences of deforestation and work towards finding sustainable solutions. Deforestation at the local level. At the local level, deforestation often arises as a result of economic pressures and the need for resources. Communities living in forested areas often rely on forests for their livelihoods, whether it be through subsistence farming, timber extraction, or other forest-based activities. Poverty and lack of alternative income sources can drive local communities towards deforestation, as they struggle to meet their basic needs. Additionally, government policies and inadequate regulation can exacerbate deforestation at the local level. Weak governance structures and corruption often lead to illegal logging and land encroachment, and further accelerating deforestation rates. These practices not only harm the environment but also undermine the rights and well-being of indigenous peoples and local communities who are reliant on forests. The impact of deforestation on local communities. Deforestation has far-reaching impacts on local communities. When forests are cleared, it disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems, leading to soil erosion, loss of biodiversity, and disruption of water cycles. These changes adversely affect agriculture, making it more difficult for local farmers to cultivate their lands and sustain their livelihoods. Furthermore, deforestation can have profound social and cultural consequences. Indigenous peoples and forest-dependent communities have deep connections to their forested landscapes, which are often intertwined with their identities, traditions, and spirituality. The loss of forests not only threatens their way of life but also erodes their knowledge and cultural heritage, leading to the disintegration of their communities. Deforestation on the global stage. While the local impacts of deforestation are evident, it is essential to recognize the global implications as well. Forests play a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate by acting as carbon sinks, absorbing greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. Deforestation disrupts this balance and releases massive amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. Moreover, the destruction of forests leads to the loss of vital habitats for countless plant and animal species. The Amazon rainforest, for instance, is home to an estimated 10% of all known species on Earth. As forests disappear, these species face habitat loss, which can ultimately result in their extinction. This loss of biodiversity has severe ecological consequences and threatens the intricate web of life on our planet. Deforestation and global supply chains. The driving forces behind deforestation at the global level are often linked to international demand for commodities such as palm oil, soybeans, beef, and timber. These products are exported from countries with high deforestation rates to meet the needs of global consumers. The complex global supply chains that enable this trade often obscure the link between consumer choices and deforestation, making it challenging to address the issue effectively. However, efforts are being made to establish sustainable production and consumption practices. Voluntary certification schemes such as the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, RSPO, and Forest Steward Ship Council, FSC, aim to promote sustainable practices throughout the supply chains. Consumers can also make a difference by choosing products certified as sustainable and supporting companies' CAMI. To do responsible sourcing. Finding sustainable solutions. Addressing deforestation requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses local, national, and global efforts. At the local level, empowering communities and improving their access to alternative income sources can reduce the economic pressures that drive deforestation. Strengthening governance and law enforcement is also critical to combat illegal logging and land encroachment. On the global scale, international cooperation and commitments are vital. Additionally, efforts to enhance corporate transparency and promote sustainable supply chains can help tackle the root causes of deforestation. Deforestation is an ongoing concern that affects both local communities and the global ecosystem. This article aims to explore the issue of deforestation from different perspectives to fully understand its consequences and find sustainable solutions. At the local level, deforestation often occurs due to economic pressures and resource needs. Communities dependent on forests for their livelihoods engage in activities such as subsistence farming and timber extraction. The lack of alternative income sources and poverty can drive these communities to resort to deforestation to meet their basic needs. Additionally, weak governance and corruption can worsen deforestation at the local level. Illegal logging and land encroachment are often the results of inadequate regulation and governance structure. These practices not only harm the environment but also infringe upon the rights and well-being of indigenous peoples and local communities relying on forests. The impact of deforestation on local communities is extensive. Clearing forests disrupts ecosystems, causing soil erosion, loss of biodiversity, and disruption of water cycles. These changes make it challenging for local farmers to cultivate their lands and sustain their livelihoods through agriculture. Deforestation also has significant social and cultural consequences. Indigenous peoples and forest-dependent communities have deep connections to their forested landscapes, which are intertwined with their identities, traditions, and spirituality. The loss of forest threatens their way of life and erodes their knowledge and cultural heritage, ultimately leading to the disintegration of their communities. While the local impacts of deforestation are evident, it is crucial to recognize its global implications as well. Forests play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by absorbing greenhouse gases as carbon sinks. Deforestation disrupts this balance, releasing massive amounts of CO2 into the atmosphere and contributing to climate change. Moreover, the destruction of forests results in the loss of vital habitats for countless plant and animal species. For example, the Amazon rainforest is home to about 10% of all known species on Earth. As forests disappear, these species face habitat loss and potential extinction. This loss of biodiversity has severe ecological consequences, threatening the delicate web of life on our planet. At the global level, deforestation is often driven by international demand for commodities like palm oil, soybeans, beef, and timber. These products are exported from countries with high deforestation rates to meet global consumers' needs. The complex global supply chains involved make it challenging to address the issue effectively, as the connection between consumer choices and deforestation is often obscured. However, efforts are underway to establish sustainable production and consumption practices. Voluntary certification schemes like the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, RSPO, and Forest Stewardship Council, FSC, aim to promote sustainability throughout supply chains. Consumers can also make a difference by choosing certified sustainable products and supporting companies committed to responsible sourcing. Addressing deforestation requires a comprehensive approach that involves local, national, and global efforts. Empowering local communities and providing them with alternative income sources can reduce the economic pressures driving deforestation. Strengthening governance and law enforcement is crucial in combating illegal logging and land encroachment.